Hi everyone, thanks for buying the pasta kit. Today I'm going to give you a short tutorial on how to do the tagliarini with tomato sauce. There are a few tips that I'm going to give you before we start with the cooking, because basically this is a ready meal in less than 5 minutes. To be honest, it could be ready in 3 minutes. So if you don't have all these little tips ready, you might find yourself flapping, and at that point the pasta starts to overcook or the sauce gets thick and it's a disaster. First things first, get the people that you're cooking for sat down and ready, and get all the lids off the containers that are in here, get your pasta out the packaging, and just give it a little fondle through your fingers so that it's not stuck together. You need 2 pots. One for the pasta water. I put about 5 times the amount of water to the pasta. That enables the pasta to move around nice and freely without getting all clumped up together. And then you need a pot that's big enough for the sauce and for the pasta that's going to go in it, and you stir it around. Come and have a look at this rolling boil. That's what you need going on, okay? It needs to be like that, otherwise your pasta won't cook properly. And then one of the things that people get wrong more than anything else when they're cooking pasta at home is that they don't season the pasta water enough. I'm gonna go in a decent handful. It's about that much. It looks a lot. It's about 30-40 grams, but don't worry, not all of that salt is going into your pasta. Most of it's gonna go down the drain, but what you will have is perfectly seasoned pasta. Utensils that are going to help you through this process. A ladle. It's going to be really useful in a bit when you're going to ladle some of the pasta water into your sauce. Much easier. If you don't have a ladle, a metal spoon will do the job. When you come to plate the pasta, tongs will be your friend. So much easier to get into the strands of the tagliarini to put it on the plate. If you don't have some tongs, don't worry. A large fork, maybe with a spoon, is going to help you do it, okay? And a wooden spoon is quite useful to stir the sauce around with the pasta to get that starchiness going. So work with me a little bit here, guys, a bit of role play. Imagine this is your sink at home. When you go to drain your pasta into the colander, make sure you've got a bowl underneath it. The bowl underneath will catch a load of that pasta water, and the pasta water is the secret. Your sauce is going to take longer than your pasta to get ready. So before you even think about your pasta going in the water, get your sauce nice and hot. To get it going, get the heat on, and a little bit of pasta water. I'm going to splash like that. It's roughly about 60 mils. All right, pasta goes into the rolling boil. If it's rising up like that, it's because of the flour on the pasta. Just get some utensils, throw it in, it brings the temperature down, and then you don't get the froth. Now guys, we're gonna go pasta into your sink, all right? It's been 60 seconds, in we go. I've got a bowl in there underneath, remember, to catch all that beautiful pasta water. That's gonna be your friend. Okay, my tagliarini is now strained into the sauce. All right guys, so now you just use some of that pasta water that you've got into the pan. I'm going to go in like that. That's 1 ladle again, that's about sort of 60 mils. I'm going to go a little bit more, all right? And now it's time to toss, or get your wooden spoon, and if you can't toss it like this, you're going to go vigorously, and have a look where you're at. Now for me, I'm going to add a tiny bit more pasta water. All right, if you can't toss like I'm tossing there, use a wooden spoon, okay? But keep it on the heat. And there you want to bring it together. You don't want to keep it in the pan for too long here, okay? Because remember, you've done 60 seconds already of cooking in the pasta water, and now it's in here with the tomato sauce that's hot. You're adding extra pasta water, it's on the heat. You're in crucial territory here where maybe you're going to overcook it. So I've been on here, what, about a minute more? And then I'm almost there. Now it's really important to stir this around and work it. You're working that gluten off the pasta with the sauce, and then we're pretty much there. Have a little taste to check the seasoning. You might want to adjust it. Banging, we're there. So it's time to plate. See how there's a little bit of, Frankie, come here, have a look. You see how there's a little bit of like residual sauce like going on there? Where it's gone nice and unctuous and it's quite viscous. That is perfect, all right? So now, turn that off. This is why your tongs are your friend, okay? So you go 1 there, just go equal amounts each side, okay? All the tomatoes incorporated around each strand of pasta. And then you're going a bit more tomato sauce in there, and a little bit in there. And if you've done it a little bit unevenly, you can go, do you know what, that's not fair. We're friends, let's go a little bit more over there, and then that's it, all right? And then in your pasta kit, you've got the last bit of the condiments, all right? You've got some olive oil. And for us, That's all you need, okay? But we have put a cheeky bit of Parmesan cheese in there as well, just in case for those people out there that desperately want it. Who are we to judge? Enjoy, guys.